Hi there, I'm Hayden Crawford from Numerologist.com, and as a wellness coach specialising in colour therapy, I'm absolutely passionate about guiding you into leading the life of your dreams by sharing some empowering tools, techniques and tips that can help you become the best version of yourself. Now today I'm going to be enhancing your well-being by revealing the art of self-acceptance. Now this is an incredible process, revealing 10 insightful keys that can help you to release self-hatred and step into expansion during 2019. As I'm sure you are aware by now that we are currently living through a universal year cycle 3, which is a year of creativity, collaboration and communication. In the colour mirrors system, the universal year cycle 3 is actually represented by this bottle here. It's coral over coral, and is the planet Jupiter, which is the largest planet in our solar system, representing this expansion that we're all going through. Now it's also the colour of the new Christ ray, so it offers opportunities for personal development in the areas of self-love and self-acceptance. But how do we do this? It gets very confusing, doesn't it? But look, I have done quite a lot of research on this, and now I'd like to reveal my top 10 keys for you to follow so that you can learn to self-accept and move away from shame, blame and doubt. Number 1 is to intensify your intention. Now what I mean by this is to simply decide from this moment onwards to start to lead your life with self-acceptance rather than self-hatred. From there, the universe will literally conspire to bring situations, events and people to you to enable you into greater allowance, trust and tolerance. From there, to intensify it, simply write it down in your journal. Number 2 is to accept the past. Now the key here is to remember that whatever took place in the past, you did your very best at the time to try and get through it. Everyone makes mistakes after all, and being your own worst critic, you can sometimes beat yourself up and go into self-sabotaging thoughts because you feel that you weren't perfect in some way. Now look, this is absolutely ridiculous. It's part of the human experience to make mistakes. So bring in some more self-love and try and forgive yourself. Nobody is perfect after all. Number 3 is to seek solutions. Ask yourself the question, what can I do right now to help me feel more satisfied? And then go about and do it. Look, life is always going to be full of problems, but there's always solutions and you can find them, so empower yourself to be able to do this. It might be that a simple short-term solution to one of your plans is that you need to go and get a haircut, or maybe put on a new outfit just to raise the vibration within yourself so that you can start to self-love a little bit more. You'll also have long-term goals as well. So it might be worthwhile writing down an action plan so that you can start to really formulate a strategy on how you're going to be able to achieve those things. You always can find a solution. This is the whole point. Just take inspired action once you've gone in and found out what you need to do. Number 4 is to embrace failure. The more times that we fail, the closer we are to success. It's part of life. You can't avoid it. Really, we're not looking to seek perfection in things. We've got to remember that failure is where the gold is. It's where miracles happen. The more times we sort of fall down, then get up, dust ourselves down and then keep on going, the stronger we become, the more empowered we become and the more capable we become of being able to resolve issues for ourselves. This brings about a whole wave of self-acceptance because we know quite literally that we don't need anybody else. We can actually handle anything on our own. Number 5 is to daydream on your successes. Now, a really important part of this journey is to focus on all of the things that you've done right in your life and not all of the things that you're deeming or judging as being wrong. Think about all the good things that you've done that make you more lovable and worthy of not only other people's acceptance, but your own acceptance. You know, what have you done that makes you more lovable and worth your own love? Focus on those. Number 6 is to recognise your individuality. How do you express yourself in unique ways that makes you instantly lovable? Think about all the ways in which you might be different. How do you align your life to your values, morals and ethics? Now, try not to compare here, because there's always going to be somebody that you can think of that's either bigger, better, faster than you, but that's only your own perception. What I want you to do is write down all of these things that are unique to you and then express them daily. Number 7 is to ignore the negatrons. I want you to observe the people that you surround yourself with in your life right now. Are they supporting old ideas that you've got, negative inner self-talk that's destructive, or do they help you to grow and evolve into the best version of yourself? Now, if you're noticing that they really are making you feel flat and not really helping you in any way, it might be time to think about consciously releasing them, either move away from them completely or just refocus on other people that make you feel good about yourself. Number 8 is to wave farewell to fallen dreams. If you literally cannot accept your current set of circumstances because it hasn't lived up to your expectations, or it's nowhere near what you wanted to create for yourself when you were younger, then it might be time for you to grieve those fallen dreams. And that will help you to then refocus on becoming the best version of yourself from this moment in time, and not from what you wanted, in a different paradigm. You'll really find that it brings about a fresh new wave of energy which will inspire new creations. Number 9 is to reconnect to your higher self. By spending a few moments every day going in and bypassing your conscious mind to find solutions, you'll find that it will draw about a whole new world of compassion, empathy and love for yourself. When we really truly reconnect, we find that we fall back in love with our divine, infinite selves, so that we can actually shine our light brighter and brighter into the world around us. And finally, number 10 is to bathe in coral energy. Now, I mentioned before that the colour of the new Christ ray is coral, and coral is the planet Jupiter, which is the largest planet in the solar system. It's all about expansion. So in your universal year cycle 3, by bathing in coral energy, you're literally going to clear and transmute any outdated patterns of self-hatred, low self-esteem, low self-worth, and reignite unconditional self-love and acceptance for yourself. So there are a couple of bottles in the system. So there's number 3, which is Jupiter, which we mentioned earlier on, but another one is G25 in the system, and this one is sparkly coral over sparkly coral colour. This one helps you to integrate the information that you are indeed a Christed human living out a human experience. Now, this brings about a whole wave of opportunities for self-worth, self-love and self-acceptance development, because once we realise that we're divine, nothing can get in our way towards the abundant life of our dreams. What I'd like you to do before I head off today is just leave a few comments in the section below explaining what aspects of yourself that you truly think are unique to you, what you can really hone in on to develop more self-acceptance moving forward. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.